So as long as alchemists don't, should be fine.
I'm out of range.
No, the what he just linked in raid chat, the photo. If you click on that, it should start downloading it.
And then import.
Yeah.
Yes, import. You got the? Do you have the say ones, Snowy?
What?
Say auras.
Oh, for the decrees?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I got that.
We might have a couple people that don't have them, and I'm too lazy to look for.
Oh, here. This one's the mythic one, but it should work.
All right, everybody, click on that link. Unless you already have decree weak auras. If you don't have weak auras, let me know. I'll tell you how to download it. But it's pretty fucking mandatory for this because it's hard to do the decrees without it. So make sure that you have weak auras and that you have these downloaded. How do you not have a stock, you fucking lazy mongoloid?
Dude, I've never used weak auras. That's just put.
My God.
It's literally.
Man,
Go
what
get
an
weak
alpha
auras,
male.
you
I'm
fucking.
doing it. I'm doing it right.
Alright, let me find the say aura. That's the biggest one.
That one has the
It
same.
has the say. Okay. So that's necessary. It'll put the words over your head of what you need to do so that other people can see what you're doing as well.
Let me just restart the game real quick.
Staying away. Way easier. So please make sure that you have weak auras and you have that weak aura special. Cauldron's still up. If you haven't double dipped and you would like to, go for it.
Hey, I'm gonna relog real quick, dude.
No, absolutely not.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm real.
Doc, you're fired.
Dude, weak auras are for pussies. I'm serious.
Could we get
It's
help?
literally like the one necessary thing besides DPM.
No.
I know who will boost it first and foremost.
Yeah, you're gonna get taken to officer chat with Bert.
Oh, don't you dare.
Officer chat with Bert for you. No, we don't have feasts.
Can we get law cookies again?
I don't even have the recipes. We need to figure out somebody that can make feasts starting next week. If anybody is a cook with max cooking and can make feasts, please let us know, because I am lazy and retarded and I didn't do cooking this week.
Well,
Give me 3 days and I'll have it.
I think you have to.
I can do that.
I got max. Yeah, it's a lot of
The
fishing.
fish is buying on pickup, so you got to be the
feast,
fisher.
But
thank you, Spazzy,
Well,
for,
as long as you have rank 3 of the feasts. Oh, for the Mechagon one, you mean?
yeah, but that thing's crazy. But it's saying if you're doing stamina, it's 198 stamina for the piece, or the haste food is 93. I don't think you get
Yeah. If you don't have personal food, let me know. We have some in the bank. Maybe we'll just do that. We'll just make sure that we have a ton of personal food for everyone. And distribute it up.
Yeah, I'm saying some of the personal foods actually.
Bert, pass lead back to me.
Alright, link the stupid weak aura.
Are you in game?
I just logged on.
So there's two big things that were wiping us. The console is the first one. The tanks are going to be handling that this week. So that should be better. It's just going to come down to whichever one of you isn't tanking a Jara in the last phase comes over to the console and checks to see if we need to blow it up or not. There's your weak auras. And the other thing is not keeping the middle ward from charging up. So all the yellow wards, we need to keep them towards full. Like you don't want to let them run out, but the blue ward in the middle, you want to keep it from filling up. So if it's near the top, we need to get on there and soak it. If you don't have stacks of the debuff, just get on the ward and soak, please. There's no reason not to have them. So if we do those two things, this should be a kill, guys.
You guys are still more pots on the altar.
Do you guys have high world MS as well?
No.
Actually, I do.
My world MS is at 87 right now, and it's actually pissing me off. And this room's terrible too. Like this room just destroys FPS too.
All right. Is anybody confused on how any of this works? So our strat is to do phase 1 and 2 and then burn Ajara. We're going to tank her near what side, Indica?
Usually we do the lovers on the right and then Shara on the left, where I'm standing right now. That's what we were doing.
So in the last two phases, Ajara will be by Skull.
And
How do you load the
We're
decree
ign-
assist?
you should be able to just click on that, what someone linked in raid chat, and then it should load into your weak auras, and you hit import.
So these things with markers are the wards. That's what we're going to be charging.
We're completely ignoring ads in that Ashara burn phase, right?
Well, not
the ones on the runes.
Yes, the ones on the runes we're ignoring, but the ones that spawn and head towards the middle, we need to kill those still.
Once they get to the middle.
And we need to kill the one that comes out and like slow crawls to the middle.
Oh yeah. The girl with the spear.
Right.
I will handle the Hajj. Or actually, hey Shane, can you handle the Hajj on the hole?
Oh man, maybe you should handle the Hajj, Nick.
No, I got it.
Okay, Laneth.
He's
or
Shane's
James.
got
James
it.
can
He's
handle
fine.
it. No loyalty can
He
handle the
messed
Hajj.
up one time on the first pull. You guys are trolls.
Goes down to not loaded every time. Not import.
And doesn't get the fuck.
Alright.
Anyways, hey Laneth, can you do the Hajj? Instantly once it spawns? Alright, cool.
So this is kind of a clusterfuck fight. So Net and I will be doing a lot of the calling. Indica and Merkel are going to need to talk back and forth, especially when the console gets involved. So let's try not to keep Discord too cluttered.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Ned?
Nope, that's it. Let's.
So keep that toxic shit for after the.
Whoa, dude.
No, you're welcome to be toxic.
No,
Be as toxic as you want.
Try linking it again by chance.
How many stacks are we able to get out on these wards?
You want to get to 4 or 5.
4 or 5,
and then wait till they fall off and get it again. You can go up to like 6 and 7 if you really want to and you have good defensives, but it shouldn't be necessary.
So when the console is ready to be clicked, it's just like right on that circle that's there? Or is there like a button that shows up, or? I guess I just click it just like how I start the fight.
Sorry, 1 second. There's my version. Try loading that of that.
Yeah, I think that's the one I have too.
And honestly, I'm not super worried about pre-pots in this, guys, but if you are not potting during the burn phase in the second phase, I am going to call you out on it. So make sure you have enough pots at least for the burn phase. You don't have potions, Buffalo?
I think he has int potions instead.
That's fine.
No, I have,
Yeah.
I have both. I just didn't know which one was better.
Pretty sure Unbridled Fury is better for most classes. I'm not positive on that, but it's pretty damn strong.
Okay, I'll just use those then.
All right. Let's get a mage buff. And here we go.
She got lock drops too.
Oh shit. I'm still trying to get the decree working here.
That's
Done it
all right.
like 8 times.
Yeah, I don't have any other idea of how to make it work for you, so.
Bring her over. Alright, moving.
Ned, you're gonna have to call. I'm lagging on it.
Too busy dodging shit on the floor.
We got Holt coming in 5.
And if it's coming out right now, make sure you Alright, everyone swap.
Everybody. Alright, melee back to the bosses. When it's down to like 15% like that, just to head back to the boss.
Restore LOS.
We got bubbles in the middle.
Soak orb.
Soak orbs. Range, help with the bubble in the middle, please.
Leave bosses. Just try to get him a little bit away from this purple. Yeah. Move.
Hulk, 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 Hulk.
Alright, gotta move boss.
Ned, that's your job.
Man, that's a job. But yeah. I got. Hey, Lennon, how'd you get it from now on?
No, I meant calling it.
Soak on the.
Soak the bottom ward on purple, guys.
You don't have 5 stacks, soak the bottom ward. Should we get Doc up?
No, save it for the tank. Just so we can.
Alright, restore LOS.
Get bubbled in the middle, please call it out.
Alright, you're gonna have to do one without me. I'm resetting my internet.
Soak.
Fucking hell.
Bubble in middle.
Just Bob Snowy, Bob Snowy.
Soak if you can, and spread away if you have to.
Stay.
Someone soak that big one over there.
She's really close to the empowering word, by the way.
It's touching it. You don't have 5 stacks, soak the middle, please.
Taunt off me.
Let them get through and then burn them. No, don't do that.
Don't freeze.
Just let them get through the middle first before you do anything.
I need to soak this middle hard.
Soak middle if you don't have any stacks.
You should also really move her away from it.
Like here? LOS.
Nah. So where we are right now, you should tank her here.
Where Skull is or what?
How do I here? Where the fat boomkins? Like having her right here.
Orange boom. Yep.
Yeah, they. Because then she's draining that left one. You can even go further. You could go like right here, and then basically she drains this left one only, and she won't ever get the empowering.
Don't have stacks in the middle.
30 stacks.
Yeah, their ad is
Alright, so let's clarify where we need to tank Ashara in that phase.
Yeah, because I mean, the skull.
Is this good as snowy?
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I can't. Give me 1 second. No, so you want a Shara right here. Like the middle of her hitbox, right here.
Right here?
Yeah, you tank her here. You would probably be standing right about here-ish as the and then we only soak this platform basically, and then when they swap to empowerments, we just deal with it at that point. But you do that, and then everyone stays here, and then when you get the arcane bursts, you just go over here, and then one healer comes right here and dispels each person at a time. And then everyone stays here. And then when beckon happens, everyone just comes back here, right about here, and you won't make it to the beckon if you're at least here.
And at what point does the console activate?
That's the last phase.
Like
after the ads, after like the three, I don't know if there's 3 on heroic, but after the ads that are on the runes die.
Okay.
Or well, once you push her to a certain health pool.
Yeah, that's what I'm is it like 25% or is it like higher than that?
It's like 40 or something.
40%.
I'm pretty sure.
For the console?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 40. It's 40%.
40%. Okay. So, at 40%, whoever doesn't have aggro needs to head over to the console.
I'm back in.
Well, yeah, at 40%, we'd the whole raid would be standing on the edge here, and you would just have a Shara in front of them, and then we would just move as a unit, just along the edge.
Like right here on the console, and then everyone LOS is over here.
Well, only one person needs to be on the console, right? And then for the detonation, yeah. Well, for the detonation, you'll have to LOS.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you basically just drag her. You can drag her outwards, like around the console, like this, if you want, and that's usually like really good too. Or you can just drag her along the edge here.
So we tank her here at the console sub 40%.
Yeah, you're bringing her towards the console at that point.
Okay.
When the ads happen, there will be an ad here on purple. You're gonna bring her regardless here because there's gonna be an ad here.
We're not killing ads, so we're burning.
Do we have the damage for that? No offense.
I don't know, but that's the strat that we started with, and
Because like
Yeah, see, that's
killing
what I'm.
2 ads is very simple. Like because there's only 2 in heroic, I'm pretty sure. Like
Right.
mythic, there's 3, so that's a little bit different. But yeah, usually like unless you have the damage, you kill the ads.
We did it with pretty low damage in a pug.
Sure, yeah.
I think
we
it's
can do
more
that.
about just surviving and charging awards.
Yeah, sure.
So
sure.
I'd like to try it just because it'll be a really fucking easy kill if we can pull it off. But if it looks like it's just going to shit every time, then we'll talk about doing the ads and have to change everything. But I'd like to at least try it.
Okay, so with that in mind, we're pretty much
You're
tanking
keeping her by the pole. Yeah.
at this goal.
What? No.
Yeah. So where?
Why do you want her over there?
That's where he was saying for his
For the
strat.
first phase, not the 40%. 40% you bring her over to the cons because you want everyone over here for the last phase. But until
What's
then,
your
yes, you
reason for
keep her
keeping her there in the first phase?
right there.
Yeah.
So right here, you
So
will
then
only
it'll
have
be
to charge
one
one
room.
ward ever.
But isn't that the
2.
same if she's on the other side of the pillar, near the console, like right here?
You get more space over there where he's tanking it though.
You get more space for beckonings and everything over here, over on the other side. If you pull her here, people would have to DPS her here and just go around. But for
Right,
beckoning,
but
they would have
here
to.
melee can charge the center console super easy too. That's all.
We don't need to charge this in our console though.
Really, we've been wiping to that.
Have you been tanking them there? Is that
the center console getting full?
Yeah, because you've been tanking her right there on top of it. If you tank her right here, that center will never really be doing stuff. And
Okay, let's give it a shot.
The other thing is too, when the ads come out, like the ads that we AOE, a lot got sacrifices off. Someone needs to AOE stun. Like this should be an AOE like
I'll
AOE
leg
stun
sweep.
chain.
It's usually my job.
Yeah, so when they get in their leg sweep, and then we actually want to knock them off so they can't sacrifice.
And
That's why you guys are wiping. Yeah, so
that
if you
we
do
missed
that,
both of
then
those
should be
with
good.
me gone, so it should go a lot smoother with me there. All right,
I'm ready to do this.
Give this a shot.
Alright, breaking LOS.
My essence ability just to
Hulk's coming up. Switch. It's already hodged. Just switch.
Store
Can
LOS.
we get a couple more DPS on the other one? The big guy?
There's bubbles in the middle.
So
We're gonna cleave.
Ancient and healer should be soaking those.
There's bubbles in the middle.
Call out your bubbles, guys.
Keep the bosses together right now, so we can cleave them. Alright, breaking
Hulk is
LOS.
out. Everybody swap. Everybody. Few people go charge the left console. Ready for decrees.
Need more damage than anything else.
There's a bubble.
Siren is dead.
CD on whoever's tanking. Alright, decrees.
Don't go to Ned. Get out of here. Get out of here, Jazz, move, move, move.
Alright, I see a bunch of people don't have the say macro on their head. We're gonna have to fix that.
Soak solo. So that I have to soak.
Macro aura.
No, I think I'm soak solo. So that means I have to get in, right?
Yes, but you have to find one that nobody else is. So there should be normally one group orb and one solo. And the rest solo orb, sorry. At least that's how it's worked out when I see it.
Get ready for the leg sweep, yeah? Leg sweep? Oh. You gotta be quick on that leg sweep.
Yep. I was talking to the...
Yeah, I'd just wipe it.
Yep.
We also
Wipe it
didn't
up.
let West the burst.
Alright, so we need to get the same macro. I keep calling it a macro. Go ahead and stay in the orb, guys. Stand on the wards, just die.
We are.
I'd like everybody to get that aura right there. It'll put the /say chat bubble above your head with what you need to do. Make it easier for people that need the solo soak and group.
There's 2 seconds left. What? So we leg sweep first. What? I don't know if Barwin's retarded.
Okay. If you need personal food again, just let me know, and I'll get some out of the bank for. But make sure you're eating and use the cauldron flask if you need to.
Hey, Barwan. So the decree, whatever, are in the not loaded section. How do I make them loaded?
They'll load when you start fighting the boss.
Okay, because it hasn't reported what I've had both times so far, so I don't know if that's my fault or... Yeah, I'm just not sure.
You can move it if you go.
I think it loads once the boss starts because it was in not loaded for me at the start, and then my decrees were showing up when it was cast. So
Okay, we'll just see if it works this time.
Alright, anybody else needs food? Alright, here we go. What stat do you need?
Please pre-pot.
I'm not that worried about pre-pots, man. I'm worried about pots in the burn phase, to be honest. But if you have them,
Please use pots.
use them. There you go.
My bad.
All right. Here we go.
Moving boss.
Ult coming in 2 seconds. Everyone swap.
Swap to hope.
Beckon's coming
Melee
up.
can
So make
head
sure you
back.
burn up.
Couple melee come over to surround us. All range should be on Saran. Actually, melee can stay over there. If we just have range to it, it's fine. Ranged healer, soak orbs.
Let's move bosses to the right a little bit, away from the purple. Keep them stacked as much as possible.
Ult in 8 seconds. Ult in 4.
Everybody on hope?
Alright, breaking LOS.
Need a lot more damage on Sirius. I would stop on the other girl.
Yeah, everybody off 8th and now get on Serenus.
Wait, I love how
Backs
like
off.
there's
Backs
someone going there
Backs
too.
on. Backs on. Popo.
Spread for decrees.
I got spread.
Okay, here's the help soak one. Solo soak's getting the orbs. Help soak Donnie, Ned, you should be over here in this group. Got solo soakers that aren't soaking. Jez, you got 16 stacks. Lawbinder, 16 stacks. That means you royally fucked up.
No, I'm.
Whoa.
Back in.
Move her more towards the thing. Yeah, right there's perfect. Right there's perfect. And then just make sure we soak that left. Okay, make sure we get this leg sweep real good here. Leg sweep it, leg sweep it. Knockbacking, kill these, kill these. Any other knockbacks? Alright, soak that left console. We need people to soak.
If you don't have stacks, go get them, boys.
5 and out.
Keep soaking it a little bit more. Just keep it there, keep it there.
Jez, Devro, LeBron, Doc, go get.
LOS, LOS. Bring it back to that position when you can. Just need a little bit more soaks on the left console.
You don't have
Sounds off
anything.
me.
Soak.
30.
Jazz, go stand on the green marker until you get 5 of those. There you go, now you can pop out.
Kill the ad, everyone on the ad.
Big ad switch.
Hard swap, everyone.
Back in. We should DPS LeBron a little bit, just to break him out. Okay, we're good. Bring the Arcane Burst on the LOS and then get dispelled. Just go around, LOS it right now if you have Arcane Burst. If you have Arcane Burst, LOS. Nolo.
Get away from the rest of the raid, guys.
Holy yikes, bros.
Who was that, Debro or Bert?
We're phasing.
Healers, if you're gonna dispel that, you need to make sure that they're out of the raid.
Yeah, we aren't soaking enough.
Oh yeah, we got a dead one. Go stand on the middle. Who doesn't have stacks? Tanks try to help too, if you guys don't have stacks. Okay.
I don't know who was that got blown or that hit the raid.
That was Jevro or Bert. Did you guys get dispelled, or did you guys just stand in the raid when it went off?
No, we both went out. I went around the pillar.
No, it was Nolo. No loyalty.
Oh, okay.
One was him, and then there was another one. I forgot who the other one was.
You spelled yourself out. Okay, so not that one, not Bert. So James, did you get dispelled? Do you know? Okay. So she puts an arcane orb on you. You know the arcane orb that she puts on herself that we have to line of sight? It's the same thing, but it spawns from you. So you have to be away from the rest of the raid. So you have two options. You either wait until the last second and then go out and let it blow up, or you go line of sight and call for a dispel. Either one's fine. Healers, do you guys know how that works? Don't dispel if you see somebody's in. Yeah, if you don't feel good, Doc, it's not a problem. Ain't nobody trying to force you to raid, bro.
Yeah, I just figured it'd be nice, though. Later.
Alright, brother.
You can just designate one healer to dispel all of them. You can just make the priest do it, because he can solo the spell, and then he can mass the spell. So, like, you'll solo the spell one, next person goes, mass the spell, third one goes.
Do you know how that works, Spazzy?
You just have to stand right here. Like, he stands here, and then one person with Arcane Burst goes here, gets dispelled, and then wraps around. And then the second person comes, stays here, gets dispelled, wraps around. And then the third, and then the fourth, and then he's done.
Is there any reason not to let them just run out so people can get out?
All of them? If you let them run out,
not all
right?
of them, but is there a reason not to let some run out if people don't get behind the pillar?
There's 4, right? And you have a couple seconds to dispel. The only reason why I say you can just have one healer dispel it is that you won't lose as much DPS uptime, right? And then on top of that, you can have like one expire, right? But the other 3 you should dispel just to make it so they can go back and DPS the boss again.
Right. But I mean, they'd be missing the same amount of time if they went out at the last second, right?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's just playing safe because all they have to do is come around here. They can be dispelled while moving, and then just come right back into the box.
If you manage a team,
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Monday.com is a platform.
If you want, you can just wait till the end and just let it expire.
Hello, fellow sim racers. Today's video is to start off with.
Spazzy, that'll be on you.
I only serve
your mass dispel and your regular dispel. Either one will work. So everybody that's not Spazzy, if you get the arcane orb debuff, you have 2 options. You can either wait till it runs out and get away from the raid, line of sight everyone but yourself, or you can come over to this pillar, be on the opposite side of the boss, get a dispel from Spazzy, and then head over here and let it tick off. and then go back to the boss. Either option is okay. Just make sure that if you have an orb and it's going to explode, that you are out of line of sight of the rest of the raid. Does anyone not understand?
Nope.
Okay. And the wards. Do we have anybody that doesn't understand how the wards work?
Solo means like a solo, but not soak.
Solo means nobody near you.
Yeah.
But not in
solo
soak, in the circle.
So you can have one decree or you can have two. So you can have solo soak, you can have solo don't soak, you can have solo and move. It just depends. You got to look at both of your things. Yeah, solo and run just means go to the outside of the room and just run around.
But I mean solo that you have to keep moving or not moving, or it doesn't matter.
You know, I treat Marcus as a partner.
Yeah, if it just says solo only,
as a
then
chef.
you gotta make sure you don't touch any.
I mean move, like a not move or move.
But
like
Ramsey's doing his very best to put Marcus off.
So if you have solo and move, you just keep running. If you have solo and stand still, then just be by yourself and stand still.
Yeah.
It'll show you on your debuffs.
It'll say in your chat bubble. It'll say, you know, solo move, solo soak.
Yeah, it's just paying attention to what your two decrees are. The solo soakers, it's important that you get in there, but you need to be careful because you can have a don't soak one. It has the same orb picture.
Yeah, they're typically around mid.
Okay. So the wards, guys, we're focusing our charging on this green ward over here. If you don't have 5 stacks, you need to go stand in the middle of the ward, let it get 5 stacks, and then jump off of it. 2 minutes later, you're going to need to do it again. Does anyone not understand how that works? You literally just stand on the ward.
And
All right.
how much should tanks be soaking? Only in emergencies or like?
Probably. I don't know how much that would affect you guys. Probably quite a bit.
Soak at all.
Yeah, you should only get maybe a max of 2 stacks if you're trying to soak.
There you go. Don't worry about soaking for now.
Yeah.
But if you hear me screaming, soak, fucking soak, you mongoloid, soak, go over and get a couple stacks.
Okay.
All right, let's give this another shot. Fuck, I didn't fix my artifact ability again. Fucking retarded.
Oh, I see.
Hulk. Switch on Hulk. Everyone.
Oh man, that Hulk's gotta die.
I'm gonna get bubbled in middle, I think. Yep.
Retain, remove, or bring bosses back together.
We got bubbles in the middle. Oh.
Soak orbs.
Still got bubbles in the middle. Break them out.
Switch to bubbles range. Hulk. Everybody on?
Breaking LOS.
Everyone on hold, guys. Come on. More on Aether now. Couple range, switch to Aether now and get off of Seranus. When are we losing people to?
Puddles here.
What? What are we losing people to?
Find out since they're not talking.
Jazz Druid got hit by someone else's spear,
No,
it looks like.
No.
Oh, you
I
got hit by the lightning.
Lightning ops.
Lightning for Kenny. Lightning for Lawbinder. That's literally just don't stand in shit, guys. That's an easy one. Just don't stand in the swirls.
What's the wipe?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tagara's quit flirting with Ozara. You're a traitor. So yeah, I don't have anything to help you guys out with that one. It's literally just don't stand in the swirls. Can't lose 4 people to that in the first phase. Indica, what happened to you?
I think I was too far away maybe because I just got meleeed down. I don't know if healers couldn't reach me when we were doing the behemoth or when, you know, it was like right around then when you guys switched off the lover to attack the Hulk. I kind of maybe lost healing. I'm not sure.
Healers, make sure you're keeping Indica in your line of sight.
Because it was right about when pools were pushing me out towards the outer ring, so I can understand maybe if I was a little far away. But I'm not sure.
Alright. Let's get a real one in, guys. No lightning orbs, no nonsense. Last week we were getting to the second phase and beyond every pull.
Yeah.
So wiping in the first phase is kind of shitty. Alright, let's...
I think a Hulk got like a smash off too. Last week we were killing those things before they got to the panel.
Yeah, that's Ned and I need to be quicker on calls, but everybody should be ready for that by now. We've seen it 100 times.
Yeah.
I'll keep calling it from now on.
Thank you.
Moving boss.
Here comes lightning orbs. Don't stand in.
Oh. If you get spears, try and
Hit a console or something.
yeah, he hit a console while going out.
Everyone on hold. All range need to be on Seranus.
Bop Snowy, Bop Snowy. Just Bop Snow.
Restoring
Okay.
LOS.
Soak orbs.
Big heals on the lock. He's in an orb wall.
And the silver level to the right.
Take him out. Break the bubble out. All range switching, blow it up.
Vulcan 10, please switch. Vulcan 5.
Need a lot more damage on the Sirius guy.
Yeah, Cyranus is way behind. Breaking LOS.
Good job on Hulk. Everyone off Aethanil. Get on Cyranus. Okay, range switch back to Aethanil. Melee stay on Cyranus.
I'm special.
Aethanil, guys. Gotta swap when we call. Alright, guys, come on.
One calls out for
We
all the
already
range to
rezzed
switch.
Merc already, right? So we don't have res or...
Yeah, just swipe it up. Run into each other. Soak if you're not supposed to. Do whatever.
And in the purple, it does it pretty quick.
What is the cold blast from? Is that just
Cold blast? I don't know what that's from.
It's the caster mob 8.
She got a cast off, or is that something she just cast?
She just cast that on the tank, but the tank died when they were trying to separate it. One thing, when you called for a swap on that poll, Sirius was already at like 9% and Aether was at 15. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 melee. So just when you call for that, just make sure that the melee slow down a little bit, or like maybe 1 or 2 melee go over as well.
Well, normally I call for them to do it, and then I'll stay on the other one. So it should be even.
Yeah, the only reason why I said that was because Ethanol was 6% ahead of the other guy, and there's more melee than range. So
right, but our range didn't even swap, so it should have evened out if, well, some of our range didn't even swap.
Well, there was 2 boomkins that was right here. Shooting.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, thank you guys for the invite.
Later.
I have to head out. So
thank you.
Take care. Good luck.
Alright. As a raider, I mean, you should understand basic concepts, like if there's 2 bosses, watch their health. If there's an ad, swap to it. Don't stand in the swirly stuff. These are like the basics of raiding. So let's not be retarded.
100% did what I
And we're very, very capable of killing this, guys.
Barwan, do we want to send 1 DPS over to the range? That way it's even. It's
yeah, I'm normally going where I think I need to be.
Okay.
So that should be. If everybody's doing what they're supposed to, it should be okay. We'll see. Well, if we're still having this issue, then we'll send somebody else as well. All right. Don't stand in swirls. Watch the boss's health. Switch to the ads. The spear. So somebody got the spear and didn't point it to the outside. You need to make sure that the spear is pointed to the outside of the room. If it hits the console or one of the pillars, it'll damage the wards quite a bit. So you need to make sure that your spears are going out into oblivion.
Yeah, that was my bad.
No problem.
I thought it was like line damage and I didn't want to hit other people.
Actually, no, it is your bad. You're a terrible person. You should feel bad.
Oh man.
Was that helpful?
No.
Fuck.
Use cooldowns on the Hulk.
Did want to pull this shit. What's wrong, boom, Kenny?
Sorry, 1 second, guys. Kenny, do you want to boom?
Kenny or Cesaro, do you guys, either of you guys have a...
Kenny says he can. Thank you, Kenny. Alright. Let's do this. We can kill this tonight, we can get AOTC, and we can head into Mythic next week, guys. That is what we can do. And if we fail, we're all just gonna blame Spazzy.
Copy that.
For the horde. Something like that, right?
Need more lumber.
I think blaming Spazzy is the only way to go. Actually, we'll just blame Logic since he didn't show up.
Yeah, we actually need his DPS. Is fucking
Yeah.
insane.
It hurts a bit when he's not here.
Breaking LOS.
And my DPS is shit because I can't talk and DPS at the same time because I'm a moron.
Trying to watch the Hulk all the time.
Lightning orbs coming out.
Alright, get ready to switch. Switch now. Hodge, where's the Hodge? 3 Hodges, cool.
Super Hodge!
Good job, guys.
DPS is split pretty even. Good job. Keep watching.
Restoring
Bubble.
LOS.
Got bubble in the middle range. Can you guys?
Soak orbs, ranged healer.
Gotta get the bubbles out too, guys. There's 2 more bubbles. It's still up.
It's the same bubbles we called out.
Yeah. No one's attacking it.
This isn't hard.
Let's start switching the stuff, guys. Come on.
Dodge lightnings, please.
Unless you're a Karma Master.
What's that? Yep.
Hulk.
Oh.
Ned, you have one job.
Come on, Ned.
Taunt female. There.
Just don't let it cast, dude. We got easy.
Good job, guys.
Good call on whoever did that prior to. Picked up a slack for Ned.
Good split DPS, guys. Everybody's paying attention. Nobody's getting hit by lightning. Let's...
Restoring LOS.
They did.
Dead.
Ready for decree. Spread out.
I got help soak out in the other room here.
Try to keep help soak to one spot and let the solar soakers get the others.
If you
Oh,
have
we only have
solo-
one solar soak. Never mind.
Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Wait, I was getting sanctioned for staying still, but I got the stay still sanction. What the fuck?
Did you have stay still group up?
No, I had stay still lone wolf.
Okay, let's just.
And it was like, no, Just sanction this
Pull her into
bitch.
place, please. Pull her
Did
into
you
place.
move outside of your circle? It paints a circle on the ground.
That must have been it.
Let's talk about it after. Come on.
Oh, we can talk about it now. There's nothing going on. Alright. Ads. Everybody get ready.
Sweep.
Knockout. Easy.
Good shot.
Good job, guys. Start charging the left ward. The green ward.
Spell.
Get stacks if you don't have them.
Oh shit, one of the things out on the right side.
No, that it's just reversal of fortunes. Don't worry about it.
Oops.
Res Devro.
34 seconds.
Who do we res?
No idea.
Don't res unless we call it, guys.
Gotta soak the mid. Oh, what is...
Unless it's a healer or tank. Get either healer. Get Spazzy up because she has the dispels.
Ad, get on ad.
8 seconds.
To ads, please switch to ads, everyone.
You have to burn that ad before it touches mid.
Back on choose. Back on.
Good job. Close, but good job. Alright, res Spazzy.
I got my control.
Yes, we'll get you out.
Yeah, DPS them down, guys.
For dispels.
We got arcane orbs going off in groups though.
Alright, Jez, whenever you get that, just whenever you get the beacon, just run away from her. Like, start off not standing during your range. You have.
I know. I just walk to the separate way, but yeah, it takes way too long.
Alright, just keep working, guys. Recognize what you're doing wrong. Figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, it was good progress cleanup wise.
Yeah. No, it's getting better.
You better shut your mouth, James. Don't get cocky. Just cause you be smashing them charts.
You a chart smasher, Josh? Alright, so what wiped us there was the arcane orbs again, Ned? Or what?
I know 3 of us died to that pulsing arcane thing. That's because Spazzy was still down. Yeah.
God dang it, Spazzy.
We were gonna blame her anyways, right?
See, I told her let's blame her and she just destroys it. Alright. So everybody knows how that mechanic works. You get arcane orb, either get behind the pillar and call for a dispel, or wait until it runs out and go behind the pillar. Oh god, we got Trump coming in the rain.
Int buff.
Got my info.
No. Okay. It's just me then.
You're like, Haley, you don't need. Like,
I know, I'll just make sure.
you're not smart.
He's looking out for the radar.
Alright,
Moving boss.
Hey Ned, is there a Hulk coming at some point?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Alright.
Called it out. What are you talking about?
I'm just trolling you.
10 seconds. 5. Alright, everyone go. Melee.
Hodge.
Jump. Back in.
Yeah, we have 2 in the middle, 2 bubbles.
Boss is back.
Bubble.
All rain. Hard swap bubble.
So.
Bring a female boss to the right.
Soak orbs. There's one not being soaked, guys. Good job of splitting the health. We're doing really good on that.
Take that to the wall, please.
Hulk,
Hulk
get ready to hide. Everyone's falling.
Taking the man back.
On Hulk, guys.
See a Boomkin not shoot. See a Burt not
You
there.
dirty boomkins. Oh, we got Sarianis too low. Alright, good job, guys. Spread for decree. Do what it tells you to. Ned, you got 10 stacks, you suck.
Talking about.
Just that you suck.
I had no stack. Dude.
10 stacks.
No stack.
Start charging on the ward if you don't have any.
You have Beck and take the portal, please. There's a portal right there.
A little bit of DPS on Kenny H. Break it.
Ads.
You ready, Barwan?
I'm stunned.
Dispel Donnie. Thank you.
I see a couple of you don't have stacks. Get stacks. Shane, Tagaris, that's you. Bazzy, don't get 10 stacks.
God damn it, I'm an idiot.
True. Res the idiot, please.
Dang, dude.
How do you have 10 stacks but you're still alive, Spazzy?
I don't know, because when I looked, it said it didn't have stacks. I went to go and soak.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
I
bugged.
showed 10 too, so I don't know. I'm scared.
Big Ed, big
Normally
switch.
10 is
Big
instant
switch.
death.
There we go.
Big switch.
That-
Everybody.
Oh shit. I got Arcane Burst.
No, we're fucked.
Someone else that's not Spazzy.
Fucked.
Spell.
That's alright. Wipe it up. No, can you watch that ad for me too? And the small ads. I just keep an eye on the ads for me.
Maybe as long as I didn't get hit, And then I got hit.
So what happened?
I soaked too many.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
No, he just said he'd rather do BGs than progression, so.
Oh.
Not a problem, but no point in
Alrighty.
being a raider if you're gonna do that. Okay, so if we don't fuck up that ad there, we're doing pretty good, guys. Yeah, progression is the least fun part of raid, but it's also the main part of. Yeah, we can take a break. It's 11. So let me.
On the officer channel.
Go ahead and take 10.